Okay, let's see how this is working. This is my second time streaming with this service, or what you would call it, so this is still a little bit spooky for me. Okay, it seems to be working. We are good to go. We do have this weird delay that usually doesn't happen, but with this software that does, so it's fine, it's whatever. But hello! Hi everybody. I'm just gonna check that everything sounds right. To go. We do have this weird delay. Yes, and our quality looks pretty nice. Hold on, I'm just checking everything before people come in. Yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, sorry everybody that it took a little bit for me to start this up. Again, this is the second time I'm streaming with the platform I'm using now. Hello! Right out of the gate, hello, Sushi Junkie 9. Don't think I've seen you before in the streams. Welcome. Thank you so much. And hello there. Yeah, it's been like a little bit obviously since I streamed, and also this is the first time that I'm using this streaming software, and it didn't go terribly. So sorry that I'm a little bit late. I had some things I needed to fix up so that my everything looked good. So that is why I'm a little bit late. I think I'm gonna orient myself just a little bit here. But yeah, I don't really know what to say to start this up. Thank you so much, of course. I mean, you guys, I've been telling you all that for like every single video that I've been making, and also I've just been telling you all the time that I'm really, really thankful. I didn't know that this is going to be my future, that this is going to happen to me, but we're officially here, and we have hit 6 digits, which is kind of crazy to say. Or is it 6 digits? No, it's 5 digits. My bad. I inflated myself a little bit there. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, to say the least. So I decided to jump on today before I'm doing other stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I slept until 11, so 3 hours ago for me, and I woke up, I did this makeup, and then it was on camera immediately, so that is why I might not be, my voice is not even warmed up yet, totally, so if I'm a little bit like, I don't know, if I sound a little bit weird, then I apologize, but that is what happened today. I woke up, I did my makeup, and then I sat down for this, so I hope you understand if I do sound a little bit congested. It's Saturday, and I am just excited. I had my finals 2 days ago, and I am so ready to just do nothing back, actually, even though I am I'm filming stuff. I'm just ready to relax, and that is basically going to be me for the rest of the week, most likely. So I have a couple things I wanted to update you on, if you're curious about it, because I've been mentioning it. See, this is why I needed to make a disclaimer. I've been mentioning it a bit, but I am going to be here for another week in my apartment. I talked about how I am obviously now, summer break is here, and I want to, take a break officially for the first time in a while. So I might pre-film some stuff, but I'm not going to be recording much at home unless there's like releases I really want to get to, because there are some things releasing this summer that are really important to me. So that is kind of the plan of, I'm going to basically just like film a bit the next week, and then I'm going to head home, and that is kind of my plan and my idea. So but yeah, I think that is what is necessary for you to know. So I think after the next week is up, we'll see what happens, but I think that is when I might be taking a break, just so you are aware, because I know that I've been a little bit unclear with my words, maybe, so just then you know that. So yeah, I forgot that I haven't put on any lipstick, so I'm gonna do that real quick. But yeah, obviously this is our 10K subscriber live stream, and of course thank you all so much, like I mentioned, but I don't really have anything that important planned for today. I do want to try out something. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I kind of do want to, and I don't know if it's going to immediately crash my stream. I wanted to see and just try to watch something on the stream. Of course, that does like make it so that I can't make any AdSense off of the stream, but I think like with streams it's even less. But I was thinking that maybe I'm gonna try to watch something on the stream. I don't know how it's gonna work, because I feel like I said, it's gonna be a little bit harsh, I think, on my computer, but I do want to try it, and it does sound interesting, so we're gonna see about that, maybe, perhaps, but I do need to, I think, maybe just chill here for a little bit until, so just in case there is some issues, that it's gonna come up a little bit later, so we aren't interrupted. So I think that's something that I do want to try, but we're gonna see, of course. So let me put on some lipstick, because I feel a little bit bare in that. I don't even know if this is gonna match, but I'm gonna put it on regardless. That is something that you also had to look forward to. I've been talking about a video that I made that is currently, well, not currently, but something that I have been editing for a while now. I've been putting a lot of effort into it, which you're gonna see very soon, and I'm very excited about that. So that is something you had to look forward to too. There we go. Now I feel a little less bare. Yeah, I don't even know if that matches really, but who cares? It's cute. So that is the important thing, you know? So let's us see if there is anything. I think I'm gonna create, or I don't know, maybe I should do, I think that would be intriguing. So I'm gonna do my little thingy-majig. If you guys remember from last time, I did a little if I can remember how to do it, I did a little bit of like an extra thingy where you could put questions. So I think I'm going to create one of those, and then you're going to be able to send some, because I know that obviously, like I said, I'm going on vacation, so I want to see if you guys also, the people who come in here, if you have any requests for stuff for me to watch over there until, you know, until I go on vacation. If you guys have any ideas of what you want me to check out, I might create that in a new chat thingy. So if I can remember how you do that, I'm going to be doing that, but I don't know why I can't find that right now. Here, maybe? Yes. Oh, hello! Hi! Actually made it this time, Richie. Hello! Oh my god, it's been so long. I mean, I get your comments all the time on my videos. You're like one of my most prolific chatters. But welcome! Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I mean, yeah, I get that a lot of you would want to join for this, but thank you so much, truly. I'm going to do this. Oh, I forgot I have this here. This is going to be an issue. My hard drive. There we go. I think that's fine. Yeah. Lists. There we go. So if you want to put in, if you don't have anything that you want to see, I would like to film that, because like I said, if I do have a whole week now of just like no school, but also I have meetings and stuff, but other than that, I'm just off. So let me know what you would like to see. So yeah, like I said, we're going to just chat for a moment and just like have a nice time together, and then potentially I'll watch something on stream as well, because I just want to try and see how it works. So I think that is kind of what I'm planning right now. So, we're gonna see if it's a total disaster, and if it is, then sorry about that, but I do want to see just how it works out. So that is my plan. So yeah, hold on, let me just check. Can never get over that, obviously. Yeah, my audio is fine. My audio is fine. Why am I worried? My audio is fine. So yeah, don't really know honestly if I have any other updates that I need to let you guys know on. Good to see you. Anyways, happy 10K. Thank you. Hello, kablooms. Hi. How we doing, everybody? Yeah, that is something that I am going to be doing soon as well, some Benny videos, because I'm assuming you're referring to them, at least I assume so. I do want to do a video of theirs as well soon enough, because it's been too long. But yeah, thank you so much. It is truly, I'm going to say it forever, but it's a dream come true. I'm very, very, very excited and happy about it, and I couldn't ask for anything better, But sorry, again, my energy is not the tippy top because of there's been a lot happening in my life. Let's just say that. A lot happening. So yeah. But I do have a big chunk of filming that I'm going to be doing today. Basically, I was going to do a bunch of stuff in the last few days. It's my usual schedule, so it's not like it was that crazy, but I was just like, I had so much else to do, and it was just like, I couldn't really take a break, so I didn't get to film a lot of stuff, so I have like a bunch of videos to get to, including the new music video series I'm going to be doing. There's a bunch of stuff, so hello, hi, Surya? Surya, is that how you say your name? Hey, congrats, how are you, love? From India. Yes, hello. I'm doing great, even though I might sound, like I said, I might sound a little congested, and I'm definitely not, like, super high energy. I'm still doing very, very well, so thank you so much. Anyway, I was gonna say, yes, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be filming after this video. We're going to see how those are, so hopefully this live stream will like warm up my voice a little bit, because it is a little bit, like I said, I feel it. So yeah, I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be filming today and definitely tomorrow, so you have a bunch of stuff to look forward to. So yeah, I'm just looking at my stuff on the side. So yes, that is also what is going to be happening. So, yeah. But, of course, let's see if anybody has put anything in the thingy here. Have you seen the clips from the Saw kickoff concert? Yeah, no, I have not done that yet. And I do want to do that, because and here's a little bit of a spoiler, I do want to check out concert clips, and also I know that is a vlog, right? So I know about it, I know that it exists, and I know that it happened, but I had a little bit of a, not necessarily an issue, but I guess maybe there just wasn't, I don't know if it was based on the venue or something, that it was not allowed, but I just didn't see a lot of like fan cams or recordings from the concerts, so I do want to look at them and see what was going on, because I just know that a lot of people who are like 18 and watch my channel, a lot of them who follow me but it did went to the concert. Like, they went to the concert, and I was like, damn, But of course, if you are able to, that's awesome. Waiting for your reaction to Saw concert, exactly one zone. I'm going to be doing that soon enough, as soon as I find and compile it, because I have not yet done so. Because I know that they dropped like I said, they dropped a vlog of some kind. I saw that come up, but like I said, I've been very busy with my other parts of my life. But I believe that they did that. Yes, World Tour Kickoff highlights. So for all more for Saw, I think that is for maybe I'm not entirely sure. But I did saw that they posted that just a few days ago. So I'm going to hopefully compile that and get to that, because it sounds really fun. So just look forward to that in the near future. So concert. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, people be making reactions, but it's always like, where is what are they watching, Spoiler for next reaction? Okay. I mean, listen, I always create a schedule for my filming. I don't really create a schedule for my uploads, which is a little bit weird, I guess, because I have to take down the account later. So I know what I'm filming for the week, but I don't know when every video is being dropped and you guys are gonna see it. But that being said, though, I do have a bunch of stuff that I have, which I'm very, very excited for, including a guide to an artist I've been watching a lot recently. So that is going to be interesting. And also, spoiler for SB19, I am, if I can, going to watch concert clips from them, like I mentioned, and maybe something else. Let me just see what I have in my task list. Let us look. Yeah, I mean, you guys know about the album I'm listening to, and also about the marathon that I've been doing recently. But like I said, I'm going to get to the new, after I finished off with N-Team, I'm going to get into a new artist's music videos. So that is going to be a lot of fun. So I look forward to that. So that is some spoilers, but like I said, I am basically going to film most of that today, and I don't know when it's coming out, so it might be the next one, or it might be not the next one. You know what I mean? It's just what I'm filming, and the order that I film it in. So look forward to that, I guess. So, alright, let me see if there's any more. I'm just going to compile these, but I'm just going to check them as well and see. Are you going to react to, oh yes, the new Binny song. I don't know how to, Shagidi? I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry that I'm on my phone a lot, though. I feel like I've been a little bit out of the loop. But I did see that they dropped a lyric video for, yes, Shagidi, again. Still, I've been watching, P-pop and listening to stuff like that for a while now, and it's just, not, I still am not good at pronunciation. So, yeah, I do want to get to that as well, and since it is obviously just a new, I think it's just one song, right? I don't know, though. I would want to get to that, alongside with, obviously, their new show. But we're gonna see. Is it okay to say SB19 performed 19 total songs and 3 soundtracks? Okay, plus 3 on the soundtrack, I guess. Alright, we're gonna see, of course, what I get to. We might do a little bit of a, when I reacted to other concerts, I usually just do what is the most, new and relevant, sorry. So I might just do, from a newer era, but if you guys want to see, a bigger thing, if it's not going to be, a 2-hour long video, then perhaps I might do so. But we're gonna see. Ooh, sorry about that. I got something in my throat. But I do, like I said, I want to get to it, but we're gonna see if I do it a big thing, even though, of course, I make long videos, but we're gonna see if it's if it's a little bit more condensed, or if I'm gonna do a lot of the concert, we're gonna find that out, I think, as soon as I find the clips that I want to check out. So look forward to that, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna just do, hold on, if I miss any chats while I'm doing this, I apologize, but I'm gonna do some quick editing of this stream, so let me just do that, and hopefully I don't knock my microphone over, because that would not be nice for you guys. So let me see. Also, I can't spell. No, I cannot spell. Whoops, I did. Hold on, everybody. This is, I don't know. Again, I am not used to this, so that is, it's fine. But that's how you spell it. There we go. See, even though if I'm currently going through a very, like, good education, I still cannot spell, because I don't know. There's something about it. Something about it does not match with. There we go. Save. So now we have that fixed up. But yes, so I will get to it, like I mentioned, in the near future. When I find the clips, and if I can find good ones, I will. So look forward to that. Let's see here. What was your favorite song in the recent NMIX album? Ooh, the recent NMIX album? Listen, I have only heard things because I've not yet listened to it on the channel. So that is definitely something that I need to do. But I've heard a lot of good things about High Horse. I've been a little bit spoiled about it. So I have not yet delved into that, so to say. I have not yet listened to the album, which is definitely something that I'm going to do in the future, because it's been a little bit with NMIX, and I always randomize my album listens, so like the artist that I listen to is always randomized, so I don't want to like prefer any artist. But that being said, sometimes it's just like, it's been a long time since I did one of these groups, so I would love to do it, but I've not yet delved in. But I've heard good things about High Horse, and I've heard good things about Papillon. I think that's how you say it in English, in like a more like proper way, I guess. So that is potentially, but I've only really listened like fully to Know About Me, and that song is currently my favorite NMIX title track. It overtook Dice for me. Like, it's so good. I was thoroughly like thinking about to get the album, but I also need to save money and not spend all of my money on albums, which is quite difficult to do. But yes, I'm gonna try my best to stay away from buying new stuff. But I did really think that song was amazing. So, but that is something, definitely. Yeah, Papillon is so cool. I've heard good things, so I do want to listen to it in the future. But we will see when that happens, because of course I do have a lot of other things that I do need to get to. So you will see, hopefully soon enough. But it has been obviously a while, and also it's a little bit unpredictable with what I get to. So yeah. Dice was definitely that era. Absolutely. I have the albums for Dice, because I loved it so much. And Turf. I will never know how to pronounce some of their like album titles, but I do own that album, and it is really, really cool, because it is like, obviously because of that, it is like pre-Ginny leaving. So that is also really cool that I do have, because do I have her photo cards? I'm trying to remember, but I do have them, and it's really, really cool that I do, because I got it when it was like released, and I did an unboxing on this channel too. So yeah, I'm looking up at them over there. If you want to see, maybe I should just grab it. Why not? I'm gonna get it. so you guys can see. Because it is definitely, like, it sticks out. It is one of the albums that sticks out the most from the bunch, so to say. Because it looks like a box. You know what I mean? It's really, really sick, though. So, here it is. Sometimes, like, I forget how vast my collection is, quote unquote, but it is really cool. And then you open it, and you have entered the magical land, and the dice has been cast. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. I think, honestly, this is one of the coolest albums in terms of packaging that I own. Do I still have any inclusions in this? I don't believe so, because I think the inclusions were pretty slim in this one. So, but anyway, it's sick. Putting that back on the shelf before everything topples over. There we go. I also have its skinny little sister, which is this one. So, but it's really cool. Like, it's definitely one of my favorites. I have that one, and then the Extraordinary Heroes one that is just like a notebook spine. That one is really cool as well. Yeah, I remember your Enter album was limited version. Yeah, I think, which one is the limited? Is the bigger one the limited one? I think so. Yeah, it is just like a really, really, really cool one. I really enjoy it. I want to see if I can change the delay. No, I don't think I can. No, now that I'm streaming, I can't change the delay because it's a little bit annoying because it feels like I'm reading your comments and then it takes like 20 seconds for it to actually catch up. So I apologize about that if it seems like I'm not getting to it. I'm getting to it as soon as I get the comment. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine truly, but it's also a little bit annoying for me. So, you know. Let me see. There we go. I'm learning to navigate here because this is not the screen that I'm used to. So I'm doing my best, but it's a little bit unpredictable. So, but yeah. So we'll see. I think I'm going to do a little bit. I think it's because this stream was a little bit out of the blue. And of course, usually there is people that join in later on. But I think I'm going to do this one pretty short. So I think once we've hit the hour, I'm going to end it, even though that is obviously a little bit of a shorter one. But I just want to have time for other things today, so we'll see. But that is my potential plan, unless there is like a big influx and a lot of people start coming in, which they might. I am probably going to do it that way, but I do want to try that out, and we're gonna see if it's a huge disaster if I try to watch something on stream. But I wanna try, and maybe hopefully not get copyright struck by by anybody and get a strike on my channel. But we're gonna see. We're gonna find out, of course. So look forward to that. I would love to stream gaming though. I've been thinking about that recently, because I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit like, what should I do in these streams? And I definitely have wanted to react to stuff as well, but I feel like it's a little bit more risky. So I would love to game, but I don't know about the Venn diagram there, if there is like people who would watch that. But I would love to, because there's definitely a lot of times where I'm like, damn, I wish I like played games more, and I think if I had a reason to, then I would potentially do it more. So I don't know, because I do, of course, I'm going to after the summer, I am going to open up my Patreon, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of other content as well, that is going to be paid for, which I have wanted to do that for a while, because I think it's going to of course, I don't do this entirely for free. I still do get to AdSense with some of my stuff, but it comes to a point where I'm like, I'm doing a lot of work for this, and I don't know, it's not really that sustainable at the moment to do as many hours as I do on YouTube. So we are going to do that and open that up. And I've been planning for it basically since I started talking about it at like the turn of this year. So that is, I'm going to do that, but I also do want to do something fun for YouTube as well if I end up doing that, because obviously I don't want to leave you out of the loop and like give you something special and not give the Patreon audience something special and not give you as a YouTube audience special, you know what I mean? I'd love to watch it as well. I just don't know if others are into gaming. Exactly. I've been thinking about like doing a poll or something as well, because I think there's been a point in this where I've been like, if I'm doing Patreon stuff, then what should I count as that? You know what I mean? Because I've been doing everything for free for the entirety of my YouTube, and if it has been on Patreon, it's just like because it's been blocked on YouTube. So I don't know, I'm trying to figure out that as well. I think I'm gonna need some workshopping over the summer too from you guys. I think that's how I'm gonna try to keep up, of being like, if you want variety and like music stuff on Patreon, like what would that be? You know what I mean? That is something that I definitely need to workshop too, and I know that you guys probably, are interested in that as well, but that is something that I've been thinking about, but I do want to stream more as well, even though that would add a lot more, of course. I think it would be a fun time, so we'll see. I definitely do want to do some research though and see if it is popular in my audience, so to say. So we're gonna see about that. See here. Waiting for your reaction of Saw concert. Yes, I will get to that. Annalisa, I think is how you would say your name. Yes, I will get to that. Hopefully today, if I can find, because I'm basically going to like do the stream. I'm going to, when I finish the stream, I'm going to finish the stream, and then I'm going to compile, and then I'm going to film a bunch of stuff after this, because I have gotten a little bit behind on a lot of stuff. So that is the plan. So it is going to be done either today or tomorrow, and uploaded today or tomorrow. So you're going to see. But that is the idea. I'm very excited for it though, because I have seen a lot of TikToks, and like I said, a lot of reactors, and a lot of my mutuals on Twitter, and just a lot of people in the 18 space have been like, oh my god, we went to this concert and it was amazing, either in the Philippines or in America. So I'm a little bit jealous that I haven't gotten to check it out yet, so I am going to do that soon enough, like I mentioned, either today or tomorrow. So you're gonna see it very, very, very soon. So that is the plan. Yeah, but I'm excited for it. I'm definitely excited for it, because like I said, I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and I need to do it. So, but that is going to be coming soon enough. So hopefully you don't feel the wait there. So yeah, where was I? Was I talking about something important? I don't know. But I'm going to be, of course, even though if I take a break during this summer, I am going to still be active, even though I might do a lot less than I usually do, because, of course, I basically do daily videos, and so it's, how should I say? Yeah, I do a lot for the amount of time that I have, but I also, of course, how should I say this? It's not sustainable to do it in this way over the summer, because I am not going to be alone, so to say. So I don't want to disturb my family with it. So that is going to be something that is going to be. But I am, obviously, this is not the first time. If you guys have been with the channel for more than a year, you know, if you were here during 2020, 2024 during that summer, and just like any previous years, we're coming up on my 4th year on YouTube now. If you've been there, you would know that this is like not unusual for me, to say the least. I'm curious to how they will perform in the sock concert in other countries. Yeah, because they're coming to... God, I remember I looked this up because I was really curious about the destinations that they were going to, but now I don't remember. Hold on, let me check this out. Once again, bringing out that trusty phone, and seeing where this is happening, because I believe literally I looked this up. That is just specifically there. There we go. Canada? Are they going to Canada? Yes, I think so. Canada and some more US states too. Makes sense, yeah. So it's like the Philippines and North America, basically, is what is basically happening. If I missed anything else and there's more dates, then of course let me know. But yeah, I'm curious about it too, because, you know, I think there's definitely something to be said about, like, when you're doing concerts, they can end up being very different compared to where you're actually performing, you know. But absolutely, that is something that I'm excited about as well. But yeah, of course, a lot of people have been commenting on my SB19 videos and are being like, are you going to the concert? Like, are you gonna go see it? And I'm just like, I would not be able to because it's such a long trip, and also I don't have a lot of money. Let's just say that, you know, I'm not that fortunate to say, so it wasn't feasible. And also, of course, they're going very far away from me, so that is not the best for this. But indeed, I'm sure it's going to be very different compared to where they are, so, like it usually is. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I think I mentioned most of it. But yeah, even though I might not be fully 100% like how I usually am, like super, like there and like uploading all the time, I am going to still be here. You know what I mean? So you're definitely going to see a lot of videos of my dogs. Or my dogs, plural. You're gonna see a lot of videos of my dog, and just a lot of fun stuff that is happening over the summer, because there is a lot of things that are happening that I am very excited about, and some things that I cannot mention. But like I said, I have some meetings, so that is something that is some things that are happening are just very exciting for me, to say the least. So that is I'm gonna let you know about that a little bit further into in a little bit. I will let you know about that too. But yeah, let me see here. Have you reacted to SB19's interview with Vice Ganda? If not, you might want to check it out. I did want to check it out indeed, because it was released, and I was like, this is going to be really fun. I'm sure of it. I think some other reactors watched it as well. And maybe I just didn't check close enough, but I feel like I checked it and I was like, am I gonna be able to watch this? Because I don't know if it's like a, how should I say? I don't know if it's subtitled or not, or if I'm going to be able to understand everything that is being said. You know what I mean? So that was kind of a thing where I was a little bit curious about, but I would like to watch it definitely, because it did seem very fun. So I'm gonna see. Yeah, this seems to be just auto-generated right now. The ones asking are maybe a new viewer, because if you've been watching Hannah, you'd know why she can't attend concerts. Yeah, true. True that. I think it's mostly, I do have. It was pretty interesting to check. Obviously, I've been checking my analytics since I hit 10K because I did find a screenshot that I took a while back where I only had 3K a year ago from today, which was crazy because I just shot up immediately. But I checked that and I was like, wow, that's crazy. But also, a lot of people who watch my videos do not subscribe to my channel. That is very common. If you have a YouTube channel, that is basically how it's going to be, because I don't know, I think for a lot of people, unless you really, really enjoy their stuff and want to see it all the time, then you're not going to subscribe. And since I do a very very, very varied content, or not really, but I do react to a lot of different groups and artists, that it's going to be like maybe I won't subscribe, but I'll be there for the content that I want to see, so I do understand that fully, and I definitely do see that with a lot of SB19 videos too, because it's just totally normal. So of course, sorry if my English is not Englishing today. It's fine. Mine isn't either. I feel like sometimes I talk and talk and talk and talk, even though of course I've been doing that today, but sometimes I'm just so smooth and there's no issues with my talking, and then sometimes I'm just God, it sounded like I don't understand the language, it's very normal. If you have especially if you speak multiple languages, that is just the case, Hello somebody, congrats on the 10K. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you so very much, and I hope you know that. Thank you very, very much. I still kind of can't believe it. Sometimes we've even hit 10.1 at this point, I think. I'm going to show you guys actually if I can see it, because I can't see it on my dashboard, right? Yeah. We have 10.113. That is my current score, if you will. So that is still quite crazy to look at, because it's not even been that long since I got 10K, and now I'm at, I don't even know if you can see it on stream, but I've hit a very large number since even I gotten a lot even since I hit 10K a week ago. I can't even remember when it happened now, because it still feels kind of surreal, but it's nuts, truly, and I cannot begin to thank you enough, truly. It means so much to me. So but we're gonna see about that reaction, I think. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm a little bit curious about this because I don't know how my software is going to work and stuff like that, but because we have 5 minutes left until 3 p.m. and I do kind of want to round this off, even though we have not been here that long. I do want to get to other stuff, and of course we're a little bit of a slower day today. I understand that though, early summer, it's I understand, but I do want to try it out and just see how it happens. So if if something totally weird happens, then that's just gonna be a little bit cringe, so to say, but I do want to see how that works. If you saw the title of this stream, I do want to try out and see how watching stuff on a stream works, because I'm using OBS to do this stream, and so I feel of course, if I just switch over to my thingy, it is going to work. So we're gonna find out. I just checked the Vicecon interview, and too bad it's not subbed. I could have sworn I've seen other reactors watched it with subs. I assume so, but there might be something where, I don't know, maybe there's been fan subs on the video and I just have to search for it. But yeah, right now at least it is not it doesn't have any, I think at least. Hold on, once again we're gonna go onto there. Yeah, I can only see auto-generated subs, so I will try to find it because I do want to check it out, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. So if you have anything that you would like me to try out the stream reaction with, it might be like something we watched already or something maybe not new, just in case there is some issues, but I do want to try that out, obviously, because I think it's gonna be interesting, to say the least. If there are any issues, then that sucks, but if there aren't, then that's pretty cool, you know, and I would love to then try this out, and maybe, like I said, do something gaming-wise, or something reaction-wise, you know what I mean? Like, do some, like, a live watch party or something. That would be really fun. But I have not done so yet, so I would like to try, but I don't know to what, so maybe I just might grab a music video or something. Maybe we would just watch Danka, I don't know, because that song has been stuck in my head, so perhaps we shall do so. Just a quick check though here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna remember what has been said, of course, in the reaction request thingy, and I'm going to hopefully get to that in the future. But I'm gonna try this out and see how this works, and if we miserably fail, then just like forget this happened. But if it goes well, then we have prospered, so to say. So let us dive right in. I'm going to open up my stream on the side here to see as well how this looks. But a little bit nervous about this. So let us see here. Now, what shall we do? There's always the like I said, Danka is always good. Dunka, I mean. But might do something else too. What is with my YouTube recommended feed recently? I'm just getting like so much like horror movie stuff, and like it's crazy. Like on my I know there's a reason why, but for some reason on my recommended on this YouTube channel, like this channel that I have for this channel, it's weird. Hello there, Bulletin. Congratulations, more subs to come. Thank you very much. Very sweet of you. So what shall we do? Something that won't like completely block my channel as well. I think that like a lot of them were like they were more hidden, so to say, or I don't know, but I think we should be good. I'm gonna open up Dunka and see how this works. And see how that works out for me. So, of course, you can't see this. So let us see how this works out. The thing is, though, I don't know how the orientation is going to be, so we're gonna see if this looks super weird or not. So get ready for a weird orientation on your screen right now. So we're gonna see how this looks. So let me try this out. Bah. And then, oh, that actually is quite okay. Not that bad. Let me see how that works. Hopefully nothing happens. So now you're gonna see the screen, I think? Yeah. So now you're seeing yourself with the screen. And let me open up and see how that sounds. not the worst thing that has definitely happened on this channel. So that was actually quite smooth. But honestly, this is obviously just the channel. But I'm trying to figure out. I mean, you heard the sound, so that didn't go bad. But yeah, sorry if there's any reverb there. I'm just gonna see too if I play this, if it's gonna play for you, but I think it is going to. Sorry that I'm experimenting with this on stream, by the way, when I probably should have done this like previously. But yeah, this is how OBS handles this, is that I just jump over to another thingy and then it just opens up like that. So very, very handy. Very handy dandy indeed. So, yeah. I'm going to try to play it out loud as well. We're not going to do too much here because, again, I don't know how this is going to work. But I do believe that you heard that pretty okay. So I'm just going to play this for like 10 seconds and then we're going to see. Again, I don't think I'm going to get claimed, but who knows? Who knows? So I'm going to try that out just for a second. Because the thing is, I have headphones in, so if you hear this, then it's because you're actually able to hear it, you know? But this might explode your ears. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Because the thing is, I have headphones in, so if you hear this, then it's because you're actually able to hear it, you know? You're able to hear it. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. That actually works out. So let's see if this stream now got messed up with, perhaps. I don't know, but that did work, and you heard it, and it was probably quite loud. But of course, Dunka is loud. So yeah, okay, intriguing. I am intrigued about that. So I'm going to transition back now, even though, of course, it would have been fun to do something more, but I'm going to do it just to make sure that we are fine. And there we have it. All right. Interesting. So that is a potential thing I could do because it actually did look pretty smooth. I mean, it's not perfect in like the quality there, but it is not like terrible. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. Again, sorry though, like I said, that is just how it is. If you're listening to Dunka, you're going to get kind of like bam, you know? But yeah, it's okay. That worked out fairly smoothly for me. That was quite nice. So let me see here, just a quick thingy. No, it's still there. Hello! Hi, are you planning to do a Be First deep dive? Congratulations on 10k, you deserve it. Thank you so much. Ryota? Ryota, is that how you'd pronounce it? Thank you so much. And not to, let's just say, I definitely have it planned. In the future, I do want to, because of course I checked out their newest song, Grit, a little bit ago, even though I did have a lot of issues with that video because it took a long time to figure out how to get it up on YouTube without having it to be blocked. I did check it out and I enjoyed it, of course. So I do want to continue to listen to their stuff, and of course they are technically more of a newer group, so it wouldn't take that long. So definitely do have it in mind, but now that I am almost on break, I am going to not start up something that would be a little bit longer, because they do have, like, obviously, I haven't counted, but they do have more than one video would allow of music videos, you know? But definitely something that I do want to get to. So look forward to it, but it might be in a little bit of time due to, again, summer is here, and I do want to try to relax at least a little bit after I've been very busy over this year. But it's been amazing. So, yeah. But if I'm not missing anything? Let me see here. No, we look good in that department, so to say. I'm going to take a picture of this, so that is what is happening right now, if you're wondering what's happening. Just to remember that, and I'm going to try to hopefully get to it next week, because I do want to check it out. But yeah, I think that is basically. Thank you for replying. I really enjoy your reactions. Have a nice break. Thank you so much. Yeah, of course. If you have a question, I'll most likely answer it, unless I've been a little bit slow with answering comments on videos recently, so that is an issue I have, so to say, but I do want to, I'm going to try to catch up with that too, but if you come in on my stream, I'm going to answer your question, you know? But yeah, I think that is basically though where I want to end it. Thank you for coming in if you did. Sorry this was a little bit shorter, and also sorry that it wasn't anything like fancy going on here, because again, I've just been really swamped and I didn't know that would be the case when I decided to do the stream this day, and so I apologize about that, but hopefully it wasn't, you know, I'm sure it was still like quite a nice time and quite cozy for you, hopefully. But yeah, I am going to now end this off, and I'm gonna get to some fun stuff which you're gonna see hopefully soon. And unless I have some issues, once again, I'm going to be uploading some new stuff. Sorry I missed a day yesterday, by the way. I was editing my video, and then I was like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to get this out, so that is why, but I promise you guys you're going to be seeing that very, very soon. So yeah, unless you have something else that you want to say, I'm going to just sit tight for a couple of seconds again, because with this delay, I'm going to sit tight for just a little bit, maybe like a minute more, to see if we have any more comments, and then I will end off this stream. Again, short and like not that eventful, but still, I hope you had a nice time with me nonetheless, even though it was, like I said, we didn't have much of a party, but that is kind of what happens when you're going onto a stream like quite tired. So, you know, but yeah, let me know if you have anything else, or if you have any other reaction requests. You can drop them, of course, in the little Q&A thingamajig, if you want to. I think yes, it does pop up for you. So, you know, answer that if you want to. But yeah. Oh no, it's the end already. But yeah, would love to see you next time as well. Again, happy 10K. Yeah, sorry Richie again that this ended up being a little bit shorter. I just want to, you know, there's a lot of filming that I want to do, and also, again, it was a little bit slower of a stream today, so that is what I decided to do. I hope that's okay with you, but yeah, you know, it's you're gonna see a lot of content from me anyway, so no worries. And I do want to hopefully do more streams in the future as well. It's definitely gonna be happening with the way that I hopefully have planned things out well. It is going to be the case. So yeah, I think that is where I want to leave you. I hope you had a nice time with me, of course. You deserve the best, and I hope you know that. Thank you so much for supporting me over the years. Some of you obviously have joined in recently, some are a little bit older viewers, but you all mean as much to me as you think you do, or as much to me as you do, and I appreciate all the support that I've been getting, because it is truly, truly magical, and I hope you can hear, even through my my tired voice, that is the case. So thank you so much. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to leave you, so I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to be back soon enough, of course, and yeah, thank you for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. See you next time. See you in a video coming out, hopefully, later today. So, bye-bye.